friends, it is Stacia and welcome back to my channel for a new reading vlog. So today I am starting something that may potentially be a part of like a new thing. So me and a few friends have decided that like every quarter of the year, so every 3 months, one of us is going to pick a book and we're all going to read it. It's going to be a book that none of us have read. So yeah, that's exciting. We'll see how we all like it. This is similar to what I do with Rylan, where we kind of buddy read the same book without sharing our thoughts. So the first person who chose a book was Elle. She's always linked down below. And she chose this book, For Lucy by Jewel E. Ann. I've not read this book, obviously. We're gonna do that together. Another fun thing we're doing is that all of these books are on Kindle Unlimited. So if that is a subscription that you have and this is a book that you're possibly interested in after the vlog, you can always go find it there. But I know absolutely nothing about this book. I know it is Second Chance and it's supposed to be sad. And that's pretty much all that I can tell you about the book. So Elle chose this book and it is about, I think, like 300 pages. I'm about to go borrow it on Kindle Unlimited and start that today. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll leave my friends' vlogs linked down below once they're all done. I'm going to update you guys every 25% on my thoughts. This will be spoiler free, but if you have read the book and you want to chat about it, feel free to message me. So we're gonna dive into this supposedly sad second chance romance. I will mention that I have read from Jewel E. Ann before. I read one of her duos. I don't remember the books. I don't know, it's like her life series, but she has like duets within the series. So I believe this is like in the life series, it's 3 and 4, but it's a duet. Josie and Colton, I believe. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like I got those names right. So I have read from this author before and I did enjoy the duet that I did read. So I am looking forward to this book and seeing how I feel about this. I do enjoy a second chance romance. I feel like that is sort of an underrated trope. Not a lot of people love it, but yeah, so I'm excited and I will update you all when I reach 25%. Friends, it is the next day and I'm here for an update because I'm officially 25% into For Lucy and I'm actually loving it. Like, I'm really enjoying it. So basically we follow, so I believe the girl's name is Tatum, but right now we're getting the point of view from the guy and his name is something that I will look up for you right now because I forgot. So his name is Emmett, and so basically from what I'm gathering from this story, Emmett and Tatum have a daughter together, Lucy. They were married for some years. They encountered some tragedy which eventually led to their divorce. So now it is the aftermath of said divorce. I think it was like a few years ago, and Emmett is still very much in love with Tatum. So I'm enjoying the book. I love Emmett. You can see his love for Tatum and his love for his daughter Lucy. So that's very nice. We also have like dual timelines. We have the present day where like everything is said and done and Emmett is just trying to kind of live his life. And we have the past where Emmett and Tatum have just met, Lucy's not born yet and things like that. So overall, like I said, I'm really enjoying it. Already from the first 25%, you can kind of see that the vibe is pretty sad, very somber, because it is the aftermath of this divorce. I'm not sure if we will get any chapters from Tatum's point of view, because right now we're just having it from Emmett's. But I am enjoying reading from his point of view and seeing how he feels about the entire situation. Yeah, so I'm very excited. We know the tragedy already that led to the divorce, but I think we will probably get more details on that later. So we don't know the entire story yet, and I am excited to unpack this entire story between this couple and see what happens, because it is a second chance romance, so I am excited to see how that goes along. But yeah, so I just wanted to pop in really quick because I am 25% of the way through and super loving it. So I will be back on and update you guys when I get 50% in. Hello my friends, I'm currently in the car, but I wanted to pop on because I'm gonna be out for a little bit today and I would like to read, so I would like to give you guys my update now so that I can read later. But I got to 50% last night, a little over because I wanted to finish a chapter, but I got to 50% of For Lucy last night and I am still loving it. I wanted to read more, but I had a little bit of self-control and stop myself so that I could do my update first. But yeah, so like I said, I'm 50% in. I really love Emmett and his relationship with Lucy. Seeing like the true story of what happened in the past made me just so sad for Emmett, because he really is trying to do the best thing for Lucy, but in doing the best thing for Lucy, he loses Tatum, his wife, or ex-wife I guess at this point. But yeah, so there has just been a situation where something happened with Tatum and Lucy, so now they are currently living with Emmett for a little bit. Tatum's gonna move out in like a week, she's saying, but that had just happened, so I'm not entirely sure on how long that'll actually last. But I love Emmett. I kind of wish we got more of what Tatum was thinking, just because we're only getting Emmett's side of the story, so I don't know how she's truly feeling about Emmett. It's basically just like what Emmett is perceiving Tatum to be feeling. But I love Lucy. I love her relationship with her dad Emmett and how much he's able and willing to talk to her. But yeah, so overall, like I said, I'm about 50% in and I'm really loving it. I don't see how this book could go downhill. I don't think I'll necessarily cry. It is a very sad book, like their past and everything is really sad, but I don't think I'm gonna cry. But yeah, so all I can say is that I'm really loving it. I don't know how my friends felt about it because I haven't watched their vlogs and we're not really talking about it until all the vlogs come out. So we'll need to see at the end how they ended up feeling versus how I'm feeling about the book. But as of right now, I'm really loving it. So we'll see how I feel again when I reach 75% for my next update. Hello friends, back with an update because I just reached 75% of For Lucy. I'm still super loving this book. It very much does have 5-star potential for me. Like, I am eating this up. I still love Emmett. I'm still loving discovering more of their story. Their pain is just so real. There is a very important conversation that needs to be had in this last 25%. I think that might feel a little rushed. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to come about, or if it's going to come about at all. I'm not entirely sure. So we'll need to see. That might be a game changer depending on if that conversation is had and how that plays out. Like I said, as of now, super loving it. I'm literally just eating this entire story up. Like, I'm loving it so much. I love the love that Emmett has for his family, for Lucy and for Tatum and for their situation. I feel like he's just such a selfless man and he truly deserves to be happy, but the situation and circumstances is just not giving him that. Like, he's okay with the way things are, but he is also, I don't know, there's just a lot of things that he wants that he can't have because of circumstances. And that makes me very sad for him. But in this last 25%, I'm very curious to see how it's all going to play out between Emmett and his entire family, because of the conversation that I mentioned that needs to be had. I do hope the conversation is had, and I hope that we have enough time with the characters to make it not like flip a switch or anything. Like, I hope the conversation is fruitful and there's a lot of explanation in that. So hopefully that conversation will come and it's not something that gets brushed under the rug at the end of this book, but we'll need to see. But all in all, super, super, super loving it. Probably going to finish it at some point today. But yeah, so I am at work right now. The little one will probably get up in about like 20 minutes. So I'm going to read as much as I can before I get off of work. I get off in a few hours, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, so I'm excited to see how the book is gonna end. I'm also a little bit nervous because this is such a big situation that needs to be solved. But the book is not very long, so we don't really have that much pages left. So I'm nervous, but I'm very excited, and I want to see how everything turns out for Emmett. But all in all, we're excited and nervous, and I will chat with you all when I finish the book. I'm back for my final update because yesterday, actually, I ended up finishing For Lucy. And yeah, so final rating 4.5. I think that's unpopular. I don't think Rylan or Elle liked it as much as I did, but I really loved it. Like I said, I gave it 4.5 stars. I really loved Emmett and Tatum's story. The only reason why it wasn't a 5-star was because I thought Tatum was a bit annoying. I think she could have been better considering they're like older. I think they're in like their late 30s in like the present day, so there is that. But I loved their story. I thought that it was just so sad and heartbreaking, and Emmett's feelings were just raw and so genuine for Tatum. And I just feel like they had a lot to work through. They went through a lot of traumatic things. So I feel like their overall like divorce and all of that, like it was understandable, but there was like sort of miscommunication within the book, mainly because I feel like they were just too young for the trauma that they endured basically in their marriage. When this happened, they were already married for like 12 years, but I feel like nothing can really prepare you for that kind of stuff. So I feel like it kind of just hit them really, really hard. So that's understandable. I understand why their divorce happened and all of that. I do wish that we also got a little bit more after, like when their second chance happened. Their second chance took a really, really long time, and for like a second chance romance, I thought we would see more of them when they tried to figure out if they wanted to get back together or not. So there was also that, but overall I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I gave it 4.5 stars. And yeah, so next will be Rylan's pick. I don't know what that book is yet. She did tell us, but I forgot. And that vlog will be coming out around June, I believe. So keep an eye out for that. I will leave Rylan and Elle's video down below if you want to watch their thoughts that are significantly different than mine, which is fine. And then after Rylan, it will be my pick, and we will see where we go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this sort of style. I love doing like reading vlogs or like secret buddy reads with friends, just to see how different our thoughts are on books. And this book had lots of varying opinions, which is always fun in my opinion. So yeah, so that is all from me for today. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like. All of my socials, follow me anywhere else, are in the description as always. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!